Hello, welcome back to another Contemplative Living. We come each week to try to bring a new idea into our lives that helps us to live with that contemplative living way of being. And that's what we're going to talk about today is being. Is what is our being? You know, Spirit once said to me, where is the threshold of your being? And what Spirit was trying to say was that within each and every one of us, there's our divine nature, our essence. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, is our being. Who are we?
Welcome. Now creating a life of peace. This is Contemplative Living with David Bennett. Contemplations and reflections to help with spiritual living. This podcast is made possible by dharmatalks.com.
All right, so if we're going to talk about being, we got to talk about, there's so much involved in this, but let's start with just our center point. Let us all gain the center point of our being. It's that elusive core where authenticity resides. And in this world that's bustling with chaos and distractions, the center is often obscured, but it's never extinguished. It calls to us. It whispers a gentle reminder that beneath the layers of expectation and routine lies a profound essence, an essence that's waiting to be uncovered. You can imagine it as an anchor amidst turbulent waters. It's holding us secure. It's feeling its presence grants us clarity and purpose. Meditation, nature, art are gateways, leading back to our true selves. And they allow us to shed the masks that feel cumbersome. And another way is slowing down, because slowing down invites introspection. It's inviting us to reconnect with the rawness of existence, of the rawness of who we are. Excuse me. Each journey inward is unique. So some folks may find their truth through, graceful movement, like Tai Chi, or vibrant creativity. And others may use solace in silence. Silence and stillness. So when individuals align with their inherent truths, a kaleidoscope of perspective forms. And it forms an ever-evolving dance, celebrating not only who we are, but also who we might become. So at the center of our being, a light eternally burns, because our divine nature is light. That light is a part of oneness, of God. And that light resides within it, each and every one of us. We all have it. And it allows us to connect to our true nature, that who we really are, our being, our sense of self, our true sense of self, not the one that's constantly being pulled away into the circumstances that we find ourselves in, but our true light. It's there. It's always there. And our light is awake, even when we sleep, even as we sleep. As night wraps the world in a velvet embrace, a gentle glow whispers through the shadows the light of our being. It's undimmed and vigilant. It pulses softly with the rhythms of our dreams, of our true nature, and it weaves tales in the quiet corners of our mind where imagination spins. And even as our bodies, surrender to slumber, there exists within us an unyielding luminosity that transcends time and space. So this inherent radiance is not merely a flicker, it's a beacon that illuminates hidden truths awaiting discovery. Our divine nature dances with possibility. It crafts visions, and every sign carries echoes of unspoken aspirations, and every heartbeat reverberates with potential. So, as we walk through life, let's tap into that internal reservoir that's an energy source that's overflowing with insight and creativity. Our true nature lies within us, and it has these ideas that bloom. They just bloom like flowers, and they create these revelations. And while physical stillness can envelop us, it's more important that we're aware during our waking hours so that our spirit can soar and have that reminder that even when we're lost, even when we feel lost, there is that illuminate core that resides within each and every one of us. So, generate clarity for what's truly important. That's where our being really shines, and we leave behind the drama and step forward with renewed purpose. Because when we understand what is truly important, that's when we become more like our divine nature. Then we start to move in important ways, empowering ways to help not only ourselves, but our family, our circles, our community, and we bring that empowerment to bear. We bring it into all of our interactions. So when we have that clarity of what truly is important, and don't let it, seek it out now. For me, that clarity of what truly was important, I had to, drown and die and come back to life before I really recognized what was truly important. I had to suffer through really, really bad stage 4 lung cancer in order to truly understand what was important. But once I recognized the importance of living life fully and taking care of what is truly important, then I was tapping into my being. I was tapping into who I really was. So don't allow yourself to be swallowed up by the incompatibility and the conflicts of the day. We live in a world that's buzzing with discord, where opinions clash like tectonic plates. And it's easy to find ourselves ensnared in the throes of incompatibility. But when conflict arises, whether in our personal circle or the spawning canvas of social media, the urge to sink into despair is palpable. We feel it. We feel others and how they feel that despair. But however, within the chaos lies an opportunity for growth. And if we shift our perspective and view disagreements not as a barrier, but as invitations to understanding, we embrace the discord that comes from differing views. Think of them as diverse threads of experience and belief. Instead of allowing yourself to be drawn into that whirlpool of negativity, nurture spaces within your mind with curiosity, and allow that curiosity to flourish. So when faced with conflict, ask yourself, what can I learn? And use the moments as catalysts for mindfulness. Now tread carefully through heated discussions, but hold your core values without becoming rigid. Don't become rigid or reactive. Instead, create room for empathy. It's a rare commodity in today's landscape, but it paves pathways towards deeper connections amidst the diversity. It's possible that beneath each disagreement lies a budding idea waiting to blossom. The choice is yours. This is your choice. Whether to succumb to chaos or cultivate resilience amongst it all. So become a sign. Become a sign shining your transparent luminosity in service to humanity. Now, when I say this, I don't expect you to be this shining being. We're talking about our being, but to bring your being and shine your light. You don't have to be this glorious person that is, trying to transform the world. Just be yourself. Be your true nature. Be your being. Be your light. And bring it to bear. Bring it to bear with everything that you do. When we could do that, we can bring that peaceful center of ourselves into our interactions, into our community, and allow others to feel it. Allow them to understand that there's always a way forward. So be your light, shine your light, and open your heart. Open your heart and allow the light of being to fill you. Imagine standing at dawn and a gentle glow of sunrise is spilling over the horizon, and it's casting that golden warmth upon everything it touches. And just as this radiance awakens the world from slumber, we too can feel our inner light, illuminate our spirit, and we can choose to embrace ourselves, our vulnerability, and to open our heart. When we open our heart, it's an invitation to release the old burdens and to let go of the resistance that we constantly hold that keeps our shoulders tight. It's a conscious decision to invite in joy, to invite love and authenticity. All those luminous qualities that often lie dormant within us. These seeds are waiting. They're waiting for our spring thaw. And as you breathe deeply, I really believe in breathing deeply, we visualize each breath and we draw in that vibrant energy. And then we exhale the fear and the doubt, and we allow the universe to take it back and to purify it and bring it back into the universe as part of nature. In the space of surrounded control, notice how connections deepen. When we are ourselves, people feel that authenticity. And the light of being thrives in that presence. It's found in magnificent moments of simplicity and nestled gently amidst imperfections and raw truths. So embrace the luminosity It leads us on paths which are rich with inspiration, where every heartbeat becomes poetry, written by souls awakened to its astounding potential. We all have that within us. We're all beings trying to make it through life. Sometimes it's a struggle, but we can find that peace within us and find the joy of being alive, of being present, with beauty surrounding us. That's our true nature. That's our being. And I hope that you find your way to connecting with your being and to bring it forth into all of your interactions. And I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste.
Thank you for listening today to Contemplative Living with David Bennett. Please be sure to subscribe, listen, and share with your friends wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the Podbean app. You can find the links to these on David's website, dharmatalks.com, on the Contemplative Living page. Have a blessed week.